Good morning. It's surgery day. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's
Happy
my birthday. It's my birthday. My surgery is very early this morning. It's at 6:30. It is now 5:17. We are about to leave our condo and head to the office. My surgery is only going to be about an hour and a half, so I wasn't able to pick up my prescriptions yesterday. They took way too long, so Nick is going to pick them up for me today after 12. Hopefully I'll still be like doped up enough to not feel anything, but according to what a lot of girls have told me, with their breast augmentations, that it's not even like painful like that unless you like really move severely or whatever. It's just gonna feel like a lot of pressure on my chest because there's gonna be something new there. So I'm just excited. I'm ready to kind of get it over with. I'm not as nervous this go around as I was for the BBL, so I just pray that everything goes well today, and I'll see y'all in about 2-3 hours.
What's up, gang? I know my face ain't as pretty as Tierra's, but she just got out of her surgery. It was successful. I'm about to go pick her up. Make sure you guys spam her comments. Let her know how special she is. Tell her happy birthday. And you guys make sure that you go up and support, like, comment, and subscribe. Boom, and I'm out.
Okay.
I got it, baby. I got it.
Thank you. Oh,
You got it, baby?
yes, I got it.
Give me a bag.
Okay. I had to check it, make sure my cards and shit was in there. Cause I heard they be stealing.
I ain't got time for that.
Gracias. You see me, baby?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go. Your girl got them done. Happy birthday to me. Fresh out of surgery. My pain is starting to come. So Nick is going to get my medicine for me. I know they look fairly large, but I promise you, like, I didn't get them too big. I didn't want that. Like, I just wanted a major lift. And he said that he did the best that he could. You know, of course, one of my breasts were bigger than the other, so he had to put a bigger implant in one so that they can try to even out the best way that he could. You know, but of course, they're not twins. They're just sisters. I just want to say that it was just like when I got my BBL, you guys. Like, at first, I was not afraid. Like, I was just happy. I'm sorry, you know, anesthesia. I was just happy or whatever. And then, like, when it was time, like when I got in that room, I was like shitting bricks. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was different this go around with Dr. DiGeronimo, because I was in a room at Havana plastic surgery, right? And they gave me the anesthesia in that room. So by the time they came and got me and walked me to the room, I was knocked out. And now that I've had a different experience, I definitely prefer that, because not to complain too much, I'm just sharing this with you. You know, I was also in a room before surgery with, you know, Dr. DiGeronimo. And he came, he talked to me again, measured me, blah, blah, blah. We were not able to have companions in the room. here, so Nick wasn't able to be in there with me. They came and got me, and they took me into the surgery room. Like, I was like scared as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was that experience, I don't know, that scared me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm still like aware. And then like they laid me down and they had my arms open and my legs strapped, like, so like I was in an asylum, you know what I'm saying? So like that really like scared me. Once I felt the burning sensation, because they put the IV in my hand this go around, of course I don't remember when I went to sleep. I don't know. I woke up, I wasn't as cold as I was when I had my BBL. Every time I tried to move, that's when I was like shaking and stuff like that. So I just had to calm myself down, and I breathe in my nose and out my mouth. You know, that's just a method that I use when I work out. So I knew that calms your heart rate. So, you know, I was doing that, trying to calm myself down. I was just, once again, thankful to wake up. Anesthesia is one of the scariest things for me, and I know it scares a lot of other people as well. So they gave me this little card here. I'm just gonna read what's most important. You know, so for my left breast, I got 415 cc's. And that's my left breast. This is my left breast. Got 2 degrees, so sorry. Okay, my left breast, I got 415 cc's. And for my right breast, I got 520 cc's. So I read it wrong when I was at the doctor's office. So I do need to apologize to Dr. DiGeronimo when I see him tomorrow, because I asked him some question or whatever, because I was concerned, because like when I'm laying back, it really does look like my left breast is bigger than my right breast, but naturally my left breast is bigger than my right breast. So I'm really tripping. So, you know, I can't really dictate anything right now today. You know, I just got them done, so I have to wait a couple of weeks to really see and determine, you know, how things are going to look, how things are going to go. But as you all know, I was not down for the method of cutting my breasts. Not down for it. I don't want any more cuts on me. I don't want any more scars on me, period. So I was very adamant about him doing the behind the nipple method for me. And I know that he really didn't want to do it. So he continuously always said, you know, I did the best that I could. I did the best that I could. And I was actually okay with that, because no cuts, period. Do what you got to do to make them look how I want them to look. But I wasn't going for the cuts. Just letting you guys know, I'm really happy for this birthday gift from Nicholas. Yes, I got boobs. I got boobs. I already had boobs, but I really wanted my boobs to be lifted. And I explained to the doctor, as y'all saw in my pre-op video, that I really wanted my breasts to be like up here to my neck. So that way when the swelling does go down and the breasts do start to drop, you know, they'll still be like here. But I don't want to complain. I don't really know what's going on with them right now. They still seem fairly low, but they also seem fairly large. So I don't know. I don't want to complain right now. I can't dictate anything. All I do know is I can feel like there's a lift here. I feel like, you know, he did, you know, kind of give me a little bit of what I wanted, but we will see as weeks go by. I'm really excited, you guys. The paperwork that they gave me today, it was the instructions. They were not as detailed as my other instructions from Ivana, but I have to understand that this is also a whole different surgery. So recovery for a breast augmentation is not as severe and technical as, of course, a BBL. So you know, I can move, be silly or whatever. I just have to be extremely careful that it's not too much movement and too much. I already have like a whole bunch of pressure. Like I feel like it's a whole bunch of pressure on my chest right now. But I'm very excited. I think I'm gonna be happy with my results. I'm trying to be as positive as possible, and I want to be numb right now. I cannot wait for him to get back with my medicine. I'm kind of lifting them a little bit because I feel like it just relieves a little bit of pressure for me. But then it's like when I let go, it kind of hurts. But I will be seeing Dr. DiGeronimo in the morning around 9:45, I believe my appointment is. So I will be, of course, attaching that appointment to this video. So if y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, burning testimonies, please leave that in the comments below. I hope I covered everything for you guys. It's only so much I could have really shared concerning my breast augmentation. I was not able, I forgot, I don't know why, but I was not able to share with Dr. DiGeronimo that I did want to change my prescription from Tramadol to Percocets. I was not able to share that. I still am going to get the Tramadol, and I just really, really hope that it works, as well as, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna hope that that works out, okay? I really want to thank you all for tuning into the Tierra Show, the Tierra Show, the Tierra Show, the Tierra Show.
This camera gonna go black.
I think I need to wait maybe one month in order to do the 4 unit. That's what we said. You guys are here for a pre-op? Post-op.
Post.
All right. You signed into the check mark under follow-up.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just wait in the waiting room, okay?
Okay, thank you. It's not just sitting there.
Yeah. Probably should wait.
There it is. That's.
Okay, let me get the bra for you, okay?
Thank you so much.
Don't worry.
Am I going to be speaking with the doctor? Because I'm concerned about this droop here. You see how droopy it is right there?
This is normal because you don't got the ankle of the lift. You got just a little lift around the areola. You know? That it's reposition.
Right, but when the swelling goes down, it's going to look like it's going to...
The implant is now high.
Okay.
Like, supposed to drop a little bit.
Right.
And you know it's going to round more the bottom.
Oh, it's going to round more.
Yeah, but you need to be patient on what the bra relieves with you, know?
Okay. Will I see the doctor?
Doctor is in a surgery. If you want to see a doctor, you need to wait a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to wait because I need to see a doctor. Thank you.
You say you leave tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
So once you see your tape is no longer a sticker, take it off and not put any more tapes, okay? Just keep the area clean with soap and water, right?
When can I take it off?
Once you see it's no longer a sticker. Okay?
Well, once it starts loosening up. Okay.
No, it's too sticky. I would like to see you in a week, but you're not here, so.
Yeah, I don't live here.
Take the price for a month. No heavy lifting for 1 month, okay? No more than 5 pounds.
Yes, ma'am. Because I was just trying to figure out why he couldn't put bigger implants to make them look here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's not the implant, it's the loose skin you have, you know? Because the implants always tends to be higher, but then go down.
Right, and
But
then
with
this
time-
is gonna droop. It's gonna be like
Yeah, the only can help you is a cut like this, for a small. Okay. Because either way, if you put a bigger implant, you're gonna have more loose skin, you know, with the time, and more stretch mark. But either way, you can talk with the doctor, you know, and the doctor can explain that better than me.
I just don't want it to look ugly.
Everything is good. Okay, remember, remove the stitches. Most of the stitches dissolve, you know. But if you have your primary doctor for your visit, go for a revision, you know, and take off the tapes and see if there is a stitches, you know, on.
Okay.
If there is, remove it, and don't worry about the tape. You don't need to put more tapes outside that. Okay, just keep the wound clean, right, until heal. To start with a scalp treatment, you need to wait the wound heal as well and close by itself. Okay, like in a month and a half, more or less.
Okay.
No dipping in water like beach, pool, okay, jacuzzi, to avoid an infection, right?
Okay. So no pool, no none of that. For how long?
45 days.
45 days. Got it.
Yeah, you have the instructions and the papers, but read as well, okay?
Yeah, that's the thing. That paper that I got yesterday, it wasn't very descriptive. So I was hoping I was gonna get another one today with a little bit more instruction.
It's the same. It's the same.
Okay.
There is no, you know, difference.
It didn't say that
I
on.
always remind you the most important, no heavy lifting.
Okay.
You know, if you need to travel tomorrow, I recommend you put your compression socks back on.
Okay.
All right.
I hope you didn't throw them away.
Let me transfer to doctor. Let me see the ability of doctor too, okay?
Thank you.
And you wait in the waiting room to be called, right?
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry. What is your name, sir, again?
Tierra.
Hey. Hey, baby.
How you doing?
Fantastic.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey, honey.
Okay, quick question, just quick question. Okay, I know that the only thing I'm concerned about is that when swelling goes down and they drop,
Mostly the swelling is up here,
okay,
so that'll deflate a little bit.
okay, but
Yeah, don't drag yourself crazy looking at them every day.
yeah, I'm gonna try not to. This right here, you know, just
Yes, this stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just concerned
Don't-
about
When
that.
you hang a wet towel up or a blouse that you've washed, what's the part that stays wet the longest? What part, like you say, you can hang out a towel, it's soaking wet. What part dry takes the longest to dry?
The bottom.
Yeah, because everything goes down here.
Okay. I'm just concerned that when my breast drop is gonna like go down, like, and this is gonna look droopy.
Well,
When I was going for like that type of look, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know what you were looking for, but remember I told you you couldn't have that without the cut. I mean, you know, I did as much as I could without the cut. Yeah.
Right.
So just let it heal, honey, and you know, we'll see.
Okay, cause I just you don't think like a bigger implant would have gave me that look?
Well, then it would have
Weird.
normal. Yeah.
It would have looked normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't look sexy.
Okay.
Look like you were just asking for it. You know.
Oh, okay. I see what you're
You know what I
saying.
mean? The difference.
But okay, I just want to make sure that that drop is just not going to be drastic.
Well,
and
it won't. I don't know for sure, honey. I don't know 100% for sure. All I can tell you is they did the best, and I knew what you wanted,
Mhm.
so I put the biggest ones I thought would work. For
Mhm.
that. Okay, so just be patient, my love.
I do need to be patient. They look great right now.
You'll get used to them too, you know.
Mhm.
So, when you going home? Where's home?
Tomorrow, Atlanta.
Tomorrow. Okay, so when you get there, you can kind of take these tapes off
Uh-huh.
and put some new tapes.
They got I got dissolvable
Stitches.
stitches, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can wash, take the tapes off and wash all that blood underneath there.
Okay.
Get them nice and fresh.
Okay.
Put some tape on them. Okay.
But they're gonna look good regardless, though. Yeah.
They'll look good, honey. They might not be exactly what we both wanted, but without the scar, you know, they can only do so much. You know?
Okay.
So
I just didn't want them to fall too.
be patient with your, and of course with a bra to help a little bit. You know, I understand that'll be perfect.
Okay.
Okay, my love. Give me a call later, okay? In a couple weeks. All right, sweetie. 260, man.
Thank you.
My baby.
See ya.
Looking good though.
Thanks.
Your tummy's even gonna swell up, so don't leave it.
Yeah, I got my phone on.
No, I mean, even from surgery here, the tummy swells.
Okay.
Everything goes down, like I said, like a wet towel, hanging wet towel, you know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so that experience was not at all what I expected. I took the time out yesterday to take my wrappings off, and I was just really concerned with how like droopy the bottom of my breasts were. That was the whole point of me getting them done, because they were droopy beforehand, you know what I'm saying? So I know that I need to trust the process. I understand that I just got them done, but I do know, since I've had surgery before, that once swelling goes down and things of that nature, your breasts are naturally going to drop. The top is definitely going to drop. It may stay, you know, it may not drop like too drastically or whatever, as you heard Dr. DiGeronimo said. But, you know, my main concern was, since they're at the swelling stage and they're already slick, like droopy at the bottom here, you know, I just didn't want them to drastically droop at the bottom, because I just feel like that would be kind of like ugly or whatever. So that's why I was asking if he felt as though, you know, a bigger implant would have been better. But he said no, and he seems that, you know, I don't want to say he didn't seem like he cared, but he did tell me that, you know, I wasn't going to be able to get that actual look that I was going for if I did not do that cut. And y'all know I was just totally against the cut. So I'm going to try to trust the process and not be too negative about it, because at the end of the day, my breasts do look a lot better now. And bras will definitely help as well, keep the lift look and so on and so forth. So his attitude, you know, today concerning like my concern did not sit well with me. However, I'm just going to trust the process. So I will give you guys an update on, like, you know, when my swelling goes down and when my breasts do finally drop, how they'll look afterwards, because I do understand that there's a whole fluffing stage that comes with your breasts as well. So I'm just gonna hope that my fluffing stage will help with more of the roundness at the top and on the side, so that way even at the bottom, so that way it won't look droopy. Okay, so that's my experience with Dr. DiGeronimo and his office. Overall, it was decent. I'll see y'all next week.